Well, y'all know I ain't condoning nothing, but hey, them is what you call some real Akabulians. They ain't playing. We can't come in well, come on outside then. That's right. Come outside. If we can't come in, you come outside.
I don't care what nobody say. I love how Jamaica handle business. Listen to me. If Jamaicans don't want somebody doing something, they're not doing it. There's none of that racist bullshit doing that shit. No.
I've been searching online to find some type of articles about what I'm about to say, but I haven't seen any article. I just been seeing videos on social. But if this is true, like, I'm not mad at the Jamaican people. Apparently, there's a Chinese hotel that was only allowing Chinese people and white people in that hotel. And guess what? The Jamaican people burned it down because what the fuck you mean? You're on their land, right? You're in a place where the majority of people are black. And you build a hotel that you're not giving them access to. You use their resources. You're using their beautiful beaches and views and all these great things, but you don't want to give them access to it, but you're on their land. How does that make sense? Especially if a person of color, a Chinese hotel. When did that become a superior? What's up with the thirstiness of the white people? You are on their land, using their resources, probably using their people to build that damn hotel, and you're not granting them access, and you're surprised they burn it down? Like, babes, no. Like, I'm proud of them. Shoot, like, other countries should take notes. USA. Because what do you mean? You're on their land, using their resources, and you're not giving them access to a hotel. Who the f do you think you are? It's 2026. Grow up. Like, people are thinking like their color of their skin is giving them some type of power is sickening. It's a mental illness. Grow the fuck up. I don't understand it. Like, when did your thing get was superior to anyone?
Y'all, the Jamaicans in Jamaica is defeated. They say Jamaica is no longer for Jamaicans. It's for white tea American tourists. They can't even access their beaches because 99.999% of their beaches are privatized. That's like Lysol numbers. If you notice the music, the boom, 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 it don't hit the same because the spirit is not there. These are specifically the melanated Jamaicans that cannot access the beaches because they just don't have the funds. Check this out.
The most valuable resource in Jamaica is the white American tourist, you know. Everything is designed in the country to appease the white American tourists.
And my problem also why I think we implode is because as a regular Jamaican, how much of us can actually afford to really go beach 3 times a year, 4 times a year? But,
you don't have the time. You don't have access to the beach.
We don't have access to the beach. People always have this idea of Jamaica as a country where have a lot of reggae music, have a lot of beaches, have a lot of Rastaman on the beach, I chop the jelly and herbs everywhere. What them don't tell you is that same beach where the Rastaman depend, the regular Jamaican have to pay if you go up on that beach. Him don't have free access to that beach. It's not every single beach in Jamaica you can go to. You have restricted access to a lot of these beaches. So we can't really portray that as the island of Jamaica, the island of fun. We have our problems. And I think we need to highlight these problems so we can get help sometime. And it's not that me I look for help from outside.
Yeah.
Because I always believe that the solution is within our own systems.
Of course, brother.
Bro, they're too broke to even access the private beaches. They don't have enough money. Could you imagine going to a beach 2 to 3 times a year? And these are beaches that once upon a time their parents, even them as little kids, were able to access. Right now they no longer can access it because these beaches are privatized.
Jamaica, we can learn something from Jamaica. I'm not shocked at all that business was burned down. And I honestly, what do you mean you're going to come to my country and think you're going to set up shop and deny access to the locals, but grant access to Chinese and white people in Jamaica? Instead of saying, oh, let's not shop here, let's not give them our business, they said there will be no business. I ain't mad at it. I feel like that was a united front right there. Now I'm not saying that I condone violence, but there's a few of us that need to take notes.
There is strife and problems in Jamaica as a alleged Chinese hotel that was blocking local people's access to the beach has now been set ablaze. We don't know the full stories as to how and what has gone on behind it, but it is alleged that a Chinese hotel is torched by Jamaican nationals after being denied access to the local beach and resort reserved only for white Jamaicans and Chinese citizens inside Jamaica. Now, having seen what's gone on inside South Africa and how they are pushing out about migrants in the country, Jamaica has been very chilled about the removal of access to its own beaches, which is constitutionally, I believe, in Jamaica, something that should be protected. But private companies have bought every single seafront and they are now preventing actual local Jamaicans from having beach. And if you think about Jamaica, you think beach, mountains. So if you can't access the beach, that's a massive deal for local people, and it's something that the Jamaican government is going to have to figure out a real strategy for. What they do not want is that local businesses or international businesses who are set up in Jamaica feel like it's not safe because they've completely sold every single part of the beachfront properties available in Jamaica. Tell me what you think.
So I heard through the grapevine that a Chinese hotel in Jamaica got set on fire. Y'all gonna quit playing with Jamaican. Y'all can play with American. Y'all can play with Africans. Jamaican people are a different breed. Let me tell you. So them Chinese people went and built a hotel and think that they're gonna deny access to the native. How you gonna come to my house and build something in my house and tell me I can't come inside my house? Yo, set it on fire, set it on fire. Jamaicans don't play. What? I love that for them. I love that for Jamaicans.
The Jamaican people came together and said, enough is enough. This is our land. This is our ancestral land. This is the land that our ancestors left for us, and we should be enjoying it. White proximity has made the brown people to believe that they are superior than the black people. Why should a foreigner come to your country, that is Jamaica, invest in it, build a good restaurant, and start dictating who should come in and who should not come in? That is really wrong. Do you think a Jamaican can leave Jamaica and go to China and build a restaurant and say, or put a writing on the wall and say, this is only for black people? That can never happen in that land. So if you go to a foreign land, make sure you respect the people who are there. This is why we should be calling out the government officials, the presidents, the leaders of such countries, because they are allowing their people to be mistreated in this day and age. In 2026, this should not be happening. The idea of our leaders, the black people worshipping the brown and the white supremacy, that should be not happening now. And this even is what is happening in African countries. The Chinese people coming in African countries just to build roads, but at the end of the day, they start mistreating the workers there. Even some end up getting whooped. But for me, I love what the president of Rwanda did to the Chinese who are mistreating his people. What he did was phenomenal. He deported all of them back to China. And that is what should be happening to such kind of people. People should put an end of this white supremacy, getting worshipped and everything. This is not the right age for people to be worshipping other people, white race, feeling that it's like they are superior than any other race. Jamaican land belongs to the Jamaicans, and people should be left to enjoy their ancestral land. We have seen even the guy who was saying that they have made even the beaches to be inaccessible to the locals. So if a local cannot even make to go to the beach, where else do you want them to go just to go and unwind over the weekend and just relax and have some good time? Where else do you want them to go? When people come out and talk about this, let these kind of people be deported back to their country. That is the only thing we are going to make our black people across the globe happy. Let people benefit to their own. If the Jamaican country is offering good tourists, they have the best tourist locations of the beaches of what. Let the locals also benefit from what their land is able to offer. For example, a country like Congo has a lot of minerals. Why are the people of such country not benefiting from what their country has to offer? It's the right time people have to come forward and talk about such issues. Because most of these white and Chinese people are coming down to some of these countries, and they're just coming here to exploit the locals and take what belongs to the locals. Hey, it's 2026. Let people speak out and let the world know what is happening in each and every black person's country. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and credit goes to the creators of these short videos. Thank you for watching.